Hello, welcome to another session of LisaTom.photos. Today we are here to talk about the OM System TG7 camera. So this particular camera is meant to be submersed underwater versus the other OM System cameras and most of the lenses where they're weather sealed. We've used them all day out in the pouring rain, no problems with them, but they're not submersible. This particular one can go into water up to 50 feet. It is also, in addition to being IPX rated waterproof, up to 50 feet, it is freezeproof and shockproof and crushproof. Supposedly you can drop it from up to 7 feet high, and it is going to be dustproof, so the internal components are protected, and it has a really cool anti-fog feature as well, so no LED, condensation, so you don't have to worry about that like the front of some of your lenses when you'll be out in the rain. But I was using this out at a lighthouse, so I was using this by putting it in tidal pools and kind of having a little bit of fun with it and photographing. We've used it for all kinds of things underwater, but when you're using it with salt water, salt is corrosive, so you do need to be able to rinse it off afterwards. So while it is submersible, if you're using it in conditions salt water, then you'd want to be able to clean it afterward. When you clean it, you want to be able to put it into some water, so I have a pitcher of water over here ready to go. This is no chemicals in it, no salt water, just regular water. But before we do that, we are going to make sure that all of the compartments are going to be very sealed. So we're going to check out the battery compartment. We're going to make sure that it opens and closes freely, no sand or any debris that's in there. We're going to put this into the lock position, making sure that it is indeed locked. You'll hear a little click when it locks. Same with the USB. You're going to make sure there's no debris, hair, debris, sand, anything in there. So clean it out just with a microfiber cloth. And then you want to put it into that lock position and actually hear it click into place. I use this with the LED light on it all the time. Tom has a red TG7 and he has 3 different lenses on it, and he really keeps the fisheye lens on it almost all the time, and he really enjoys that. So I'm just going to take this camera and we're going to just put it right into the water. Again, we could put it up to 50 feet, but we just have a container of water that is in there. We're going to leave that up for about 10 minutes and then come back to it. Obviously, we're not going to sit here and just wait and watch it for 10 minutes, but it is one of those things that all of the OM System cameras and most of the lenses are going to be very, very protected against the elements, but this particular one kind of goes up and above and beyond because it is submersible. We do want to be able to just make sure that we're cleaning it off afterwards. So again, just making sure the battery case and the USB compartment have no obstructions, that they actually do completely close into place, and leaving that for about 10 minutes. Okay, we're back now. We've waited about 10 minutes for the camera to be able to be cleaned. Again, I was photographing in this wonderful tidal pool at a lighthouse, so we're just going to take this out. We can just shake it off. So if you've been just using it in fresh water, we wouldn't have to go through this process, but indeed it was salt water. So we would just kind of shake the water off of it. You can clean it with a microfiber cloth if you want to. We can turn the camera on and, completely start using the camera. It is meant to be used. It is hard to kind of be able to abuse it. It is a fun little camera because you can literally put it right in your pocket. So for us, it is something that we will have with us just to be able to kind of have a little bit of fun and be creative with that camera and do some things, perhaps photographing some frogs or some fish with a nest or something that's a little bit on the different side and the unusual side. So hopefully you will enjoy using your TG7 and know how to be able to kind of clean it off if you are subjecting it to salt. Bye. Enjoy.